if you're a coach, consultant, if you're a service provider, you don't want to chase people, right? Like you didn't start your business with this burning desire of like, oh yeah, let's go chase people. Let's go send 100 cold DMs. Let's go follow up people until they block me. Man, if you're like me, you hate that shit, right? Like that's literally not why you started your business, because you started your business most likely because you have a big passion for it, right? You're a coach, a consultant, you're some form of service provider. You're genuinely changing the lives and the businesses of your clients. And sure, you need to do marketing in order to get more clients, right? Like you can have the best product, the best service in the world, but if no one knows you exist, it's going to be very hard to grow your business, right? But you've been told that you have to do it the chasing way. You have to go after people. You have to follow up and call DMs and do all these things. But what if I told you that there is a better way? Like literally getting clients to come to you is all that I do. It's what I absolutely love doing for ourselves, for our business, for our authority figures, but at the same time what I teach our client. Because let's be honest, you're a business owner, not a full-time content creator, right? Certainly not someone that sends like 100,000 messages every single day. So in this video, guys, I'm going over the 3 shifts that I want you to make in order to get people come to you. And here's the thing. All of our clients, when they start working with us, I do tell them to do some outbound. So here's the catch, guys. In order to get inbound, you have to start with outbound. So let me explain that. So most likely your audience, when you're starting, it depends kind of like where in your journey you are, but most likely your LinkedIn audience is old colleagues, old peers, like friends from high school. Cool, they might help you get some initial engagement, initial traction, but let's be honest, they're not gonna buy your services, right? So in this beginning process, guys, you need to enrich your profile, your account with the right people. So how do we do that? Like LinkedIn is a very powerful search engine. You can look for job titles, experience, whether or not people posted, which country they live in, their industry. Like especially if you utilize Sales Navigator, which I encourage all of our clients to do. Just add 200 people per week qualified to your network, and even if 50% of these people accept your connection request, you're growing your audience with 100 qualified people per week. Do that for 4 weeks, that's 400. Do that for 3 months, that's 1,200 new leads in your audience. And that's good, right? That's just growing. You just basically you're growing your audience by just doing some old outbound, right? And you don't even have to pitch. Like this is literally one of the limiting beliefs that I break with all of our clients. Like, sure, you're connecting with these people, but you're not pitching them. You're not pitch slapping them. You're just adding them to your network. And that brings me to shift number 2, guys. Like, stop posting endless content if you want to get inbound. Like, sure, I'm a big advocate of daily posting, but that's only because I've been posting for so many years. So for me, content creation is so easy. Like if LinkedIn would be more like Twitter, I would be posting 3, 4, 5 times a day, right? But LinkedIn is more like once a day. But all of our clients, like I said, they're business owners, not full-time content creators. They don't have their systems dialed in yet. So just stick with 3 or 4 posts per week. But guys, don't post random shit. Post quality stuff that gets people come to you. And the number one post in order to do that is still a lead magnet post. So guys, in your business, like I said, you're a coach, consultant, service provider, you have assets. You have swipe files, PDFs, videos, artifacts, GPTs, applications, checklists, whatever you have, right? There are certain tools, certain resources, certain assets that you have in your business that are valuable for your clients, right? What if you make a light version of that and you give that away to your audience in exchange for leads? That's literally what we do with this process, right? Because why send 50 cold DMs if you can get 50 strangers to raise their hands to get this resource? Like that's literally what inbound is. Like people saying like, oh, lead magnets, they're just getting me comments. No, these people are qualified leads, because your lead magnet always has to be a spin-off of obviously your offer. Like my lead magnets are all in line with our main offer, like the Authority Vegas program. I'm not posting some random shit. So I know that someone asks for these resources, they're potentially interested in the main program. By the way, if you want to learn more about how we help people turn LinkedIn into the #1 sales channel, check out the video in the description and take it from there. But guys, the right lead magnet will fill your pipeline for weeks, if not months. Like one of our private clients, Mark, he doesn't do any outbound because he posts 1 or 2 lead magnets per week, sometimes once per 2 weeks. Boom, 1,000 plus comments. Enough leads to follow up for a few weeks, filling up the pipeline for his programs and take it from there, right? Because honestly, he doesn't want to do sales either. And that's literally like the common trend with all of our clients. Like they don't want to be salesy, they don't want to chase people, they don't want to follow up, they don't want to employ all these salesy tactics and stuff like that, right? So the right lead magnet has people come to you. So that's the second one. And here's the third shift, guys, that I want you to make, because if you apply this third shift, like LinkedIn becomes a system. Because my goal is not to put more work on your plate, because let's be honest, you have enough work on your plate, right? But if you do step 2 properly, so you have a resource that you post, people raise their hands, and it's validated, people are getting some results with it, it's literally building trust at scale. What you want to do is you want to find, and this is shift number 3, you want to find multiple ways to repackage that. So for context, like the other day I posted a lead magnet which I knew was going to work well because it's a proven topic. It's something that our prospects love. I built like a LinkedIn profile audit inside Claude. So you download the skill, and then it audits your profile, gives you the recommendation you want to do next, etc., etc. People fucking loved it. And I know next week what I will do is I will change the hook, change the visual, and send it again. Not because I'm lazy, but because I see it as my responsibility to share this resource with more people. Because my client or my potential clients, they loved it. They were like, hey, Jesse, this works so good. I loved it. This is much better than some of the things that I paid for. I'm like, cool. That's literally one of the biggest compliments I can get. Like I have a bunch of these screenshots in my drafts where people say like, hey, I tested this lead magnet and it fucking worked. Awesome. Amazing, right? But because that's why I'm sharing these resources. Build trust at scale, solve problems at scale. So once I get feedback from people that are using these things and getting results, cool. Next week, different hook, different visual, ship it again, right? Because I know it has been proven. So I don't have to reinvent the wheel every single day. Sure, it's good to test new lead magnets, but that's easy for me. I've built over 200 lead magnets. I'm in the game every single day. For me, that's easy. But for you, as you're a coach, consultant, service provider, marketing is just a task on the list, right? So you just start with some of the proven resources that you have that already are validated by the clients you work with, and then you iterate from there. But once you have a winner, find different ways in order to repackage it, right? Because there are still people that haven't seen it, or they didn't like it the first time, but they like it the second time or the third time. Right, guys? So those are the 3 shifts that I want you to make. If you need more information on how to turn LinkedIn into your #1 client acquisition channel, check out the link in the description. And then I'll see you next, guys.